Well, that actually blows. She was an orange caution, but the reaction time sucked there. Crap. So we have to redo some of that.
Resident Evil 0.
I don't remember how much of it we have to redo, though. You're entering an insane world. Yeah, I don't remember what her current circumstances are at the moment. Okay, so she has a blue leech charm. So we are a little ways back. Send something to reference room. Send that. You're gonna need it. Something inside. Blue leech charm. Wait, what did he fight? He fought something that put him in an orange caution. I don't remember what it was. Or where it was, for that matter. Oh, that's right. We hadn't done that part yet. Send something to operating room, yes. Send that back up temporarily, because we're gonna need Molotovs. Something inside, blue leech charm. Actually, we'll wait. I was just thinking we should just go ahead and heal with her now. There are a couple zombies that could potentially take us down to danger. And then we could use that heal then, as opposed to healing now and then getting put down to caution. Something inside, Molotov. We'll equip that. And then see about trying to take down this leech monster while taking less damage this time, hopefully. Or more damage. Yeah, I can't tell if it was more or the same. Okay, now we need the key. Yeah, Billy's not very good at fighting them. Becca's much better. Send something operating room. Yes. Send these guys. And then get the key. Send something reference room. Yeah, I love that we get to do this part over again. The slow part. Something inside. Blue leech charm. We'll use that to get the green leech charm. Send that up to Rebecca. There might still be a couple zombies to take care of. At the very least, there's definitely more handgun ammo to pick up. I can't remember if that was now or a little bit later, though. Part of me says now. Lock has been released. Yeah, I think it was right in this corner. Yep. Handgun ammo. Not gonna take that yet. Actually, I don't think there was anything else in this room. So that'll conserve some ammo. As long as we never go back into there, should be fine. At least I can't remember. There might have been a file or something. Send something to the operating room. Yes. There's something inside. Green leech charm. Excellent. Gonna leave the grenade launcher. There it is. Okay. The way the screen was made it. You think maybe we lost it? We're gonna arm Rebecca up with this handgun for a bit. She's got a little while before she has to worry about anything but zombies. Something inside. Send up handgun ammo. Go ahead and equip it. Okay. Now she can use this guy. Lock has been released. We know there's a crawling zombie. Try to get him on the screen a little. think. Like, we know about that one, but we can avoid him. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Oh, other than that key item. We'll take that. Reload. Just avoid that dude. Should never have to come back in this room. So technically we could have tried avoiding the other dude who's crawling around, but I'd rather not risk it if I didn't have to. We will take out both of these, because this is a room we'll still have to kind of pass back and forth through occasionally. And I'd rather not have one waiting by me. Here's a beautiful... Oh yeah, we have to use it from the inventory. Okay, should both be done. Yep. There we go. Breeding room key. We'll go ahead and pop that into the lock and then go swap some more items around. Yep, use the key, don't need it anymore, throw it away, yes please. Also, put her into fine, just so we don't have a repeat of what happened with those lizard guys. Let's actually swap back over to Billy temporarily. We want to make sure Rebecca has a healing item, just in case things go real bad. So, pick up both of these herbs that we'd been saving. Send something operating room, yes please. Just when I felt like we're finally in a good spot with healing, things are kind of taking a turn. Something inside, green herb. Send something reference room, yes please. Oh yeah, we haven't even sent the first aid spray down yet. It's fine, we can send that down now. Billy's probably gonna need it soon. Something inside, first aid spray. Now we'll send the red herb. Rebecca pick it up. Combine them so she has a healing item. Perfect. Then we'll send that down. Oh, actually, we should have enough grenade rounds. I was just thinking maybe it'd be good to have our backup. That would have been the smart move, but I've already done this. Take the custom handgun. Swap back over to Rebecca. Have her send the handgun ammo down. I guess our backup will be our Molotovs. Have her equip that. And then head over to the breeding room, where we know fun times await us. Now we kind of saw that this had a bit of a stun effect when used at the right time. I just couldn't tell you exactly what the timing for it was. Kind of waiting for it to come on screen. Oh, come on. Fire, 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 fire. Orange caution already? Right. Did it not take any damage from that? Okay, that was less than ideal. Probably could have done that better. Some of the shots felt wasted, took unnecessary hits. What's this file say? BOW reports. Research to date has shown that when the progenitor virus is administered to living organisms, violent cellular changes cause a breakdown in the system. Furthermore, no satisfactory method has been found to control the organisms for use as weapons. Clearly, greater coordination at the cellular level is essential to enable further growth. I conducted a number of experiments in an effort to find a breakthrough. This is my report. Insecta. Perhaps because these ancient animals have been genetically stable for millennia, when administered with the progenitor virus, they exhibited only explosive, high-energy growth and increased aggressiveness. It is extremely difficult to envision using them as a BOW. Amphibia. Injecting a frog with the virus resulted in an increase in leaping power and abnormal tongue growth. However, no change in mental ability was observed. Furthermore, an abnormal appetite resulted in the test subject randomly attacking all moving objects. Usefulness for BOW is limited. mammalia. The progenitor virus was merged with monkey's cellular DNA, resulting in increased fertility. The resulting young exhibited improved aggressiveness and some increased mental capacity. As a side effect, visual power was lost, but this was offset by an improvement in hearing ability. However, they were unsatisfactory as weapons. It does seem that no progress can be made without making humans a base organism. Okay. And this is a key item. Cage is about the same height as a human. Wonder what they're raising in there. This is probably the dial. Yep. That would have to send a Billy. Can't believe... Basically wasted a full health state. Or not health state, but... a full heal. We're pretty much in the same health state we were before we healed up. But we're short a lot of ammo. I'm wondering if maybe the handgun would have been better. Warning lamp's blinking. Looks like item is on its way. Oh, Billy needed to pick some up. Alright, Billy, your turn. Now we'll send the lockdown. Something inside. Oh, why can't we carry it? Well, obviously, because our inventory is full. Oh, what do I leave behind? There's something inside. Check the dial. Yes, please. We'll come back for that as soon as we put the dial on the door. The device is working again. Enter combination? Not yet. I'll have to look at that again real quick. This door. The door kind of blended in for a second. Yeah, we lost way too much health with Rebecca. It's got me concerned, actually. Network files 3, actually, I think. Investigator's report. No, it's the leech growth records. So 4, 8, 6, 3. We'll try that. Enter combination. Oh, we don't know exactly which directions to turn it. 4, 8, 6, 3. Oh! Have to hit enter after every number. Okay. 4, 8, 6, 3. The door is now unlocked. Perfect. Here we go.
Maybe I could use this.
Rebecca here. Over.
Billy, I found something here that might make you happy. It's an aerial cable car.
Really? That's great. Now we can get out.
Yep, let's regroup as soon as possible. Over.
Roger.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to regroup. Doesn't seem to be getting any power, so that's what the other item's for. There's a lever here. Pull it. Sure. Ooh. What's this? Oh, can't carry it right now. Of course. Okay. Let's look at the map real quick. I think that's a gas tank and hook shot. I guess I could have just looked into the inventory of it. Either way, it's fine. There should also be an ink ribbon that we never actually registered. I don't remember where, though. I think that's all we have room for. Oh wait, how did we get back? Yeah, this is where we came in. Breeding room. And oh, is this door. And we still have to get into that side. Ah, this was the ink ribbon. Okay. But now this has moved closer. I thought we'd have to rotate it, but it looks like this is what works. Climb down the ladder. And we can regroup.
This way.
Okay.
I think both of our inventories are full, though. Yep. So we might need to go manage all that. Let's use this. Oh, they're not grouped up anymore. I should be able to unlock the door, though. Door is now unlocked. The fact that it hasn't told me that we no longer need the hook shot I don't want to say it's bad, but it's not my idea of good. Okay, we'll head back down, regroup with Billy again.
Come on!
Okay.
Come up here. Have Billy grab those shotgun shells. And we need to do some inventory management. Yep, take shotgun ammo. Also, I'm pretty sure the item that's sitting on the floor over there goes into here. This machine regulates power input and output. You can use this to get the cable car moving. In fact, I don't even... Like, it would make sense that we need both of those items. Where's the other one get used? The one that we haven't picked up yet. I guess we'll figure it out. Let's drop this. Oh, not use. Leave. Just so we can throw in a save. I'm kind of wanting to throw in a whole new save again, just in case. Because we could have done that Rebecca fight better, I'm pretty sure. Also, I wonder how things would have changed if we sent Billy up instead of Rebecca. Who can say? Alright, let's do some inventory management. I'm also worried that this cable car thing... let's pick this up. Oh, did we pick up more than one ink ribbon? We did. Picked up 3. Okay. Yeah, I do have a concern. If this cable car takes us to a new area, I'm not sure what happens to all our items. So let's start dumping stuff here. Leave this. I'm actually going to leave everything in hopes that no enemies respawn. We'll bring them both to pick up the other items. And luckily we just saved, so if stuff does spawn, we can always reload if we have to. Actually, there is an item in this room we need to pick up. At least I believe we'll need it. We'll actually pick it up as Rebecca, see if she says anything different. Billy sounded kind of silly when he said this. Take that. There's something else here. Something written on the back. To James, commemorate graduation, 1939, old photograph.
That guy must be Marcus's son. Or grandson.
Alright, said the same thing, however, sounded better coming from Rebecca. Now we're gonna head way back. Pick up as much of the stuff we've left behind as we can. Like I said, if other stuff has spawned, then so be it. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's probably the death of me. That's fine. Now we know. It'd be nice if we had the knife on us.
Resident Evil 0.
But the handgun will work just fine. You're entering an insane world. Pick this up again. Oh wait, we can't. That's right. So a little bit of time lost, but not like previously. Still come back here, drop everything. Except this time we'll have Billy keep his handgun. Actually, it doesn't matter which one we have now. Actually, we'll listen to it again as Billy, just to reminisce on how silly his sounds. Or if it was all in my head. Something else here. Yep.
Judging from the age, that guy could be Marcus's son or grandson.
Yeah. Maybe I was being a little too harsh on Billy, but still, it did sound sillier than when Rebecca said it. But not as bad as I first thought. Yeah, these guys are spread out enough that if we did have the knife, I think we would have been fine.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
You stay here. You weren't done yet. That's fine. Now you're done. How close is the other guy? Close enough. He's not done yet either. Now he is. I still hear more footsteps. They sound like they're over this way. Oh! Rebecca!
Come on.
Roger.
I don't know where that one came from. We'll save some handgun ammo. Like I said, he should be easy enough to use a knife with. Although Billy is in a wounded spot, and it's been a while since we fought one with a knife. Okay, so first things first, Billy pick up knife. Rebecca, pick up some of this other stuff. Like these we'll be able to combine once we get there. We got 2 blue herbs, but nothing to mix them with. We actually didn't pick up a single blue herb in that area, so maybe the poison's done. I think you're full, actually. No, you're not. It's okay. Wait, how'd that happen? That was like too many items. No, I guess it wasn't. Okay. Let's look at the map real quick. Oh yeah, it's this button. Nothing left here. What's this item? Oh, that's another knife. We never went back to the main lobby. Those are not items we need. Okay. Well, they're items that would have been nice at one point. Swap back to Billy. Have him equip that. But yeah, I am worried that if the train car takes us to a new zone, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to our items.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
You stay there, Rebecca. It's time to see how well we can knife. Actually,
Let's regroup.
Roger.
maybe we can just hop straight into the elevator, depending on where that guy is. Oh yeah, just leave him alone altogether. Hopefully Rebecca is with me. Yep. And yeah, it was this room. I guess we could have went back and checked out what was in the other gas canister. The one that I realize now that we should have checked with Rebecca. Okay, let's combine the gas. Oh, that's not what I was trying to combine. However, we will want to do that in a moment. Okay, gas tank and the ink ribbons. Let's go ahead and drop both of these for the moment. Pick up the grenade launcher. Combine. There we go. Now we got some acid rounds in there. And that gives us room to pick up another thing. Take the first aid spray for the moment. Have Billy pick up this key item. So now he has 2 key items that should both be used. Maybe just one of them here, one of them inside the cable car. So we'll wait to pick anything else up. We'll grab the hook shots on the way down. Climb up the ladder. Oh yeah, now that we're also in this part of the facility, let's look at the map here. See what we've left where. That's the hook shot, and that's everything else. Okay. Where is that? Laboratory. That part of the map doesn't make sense to me. But it looks like another spot for the hook shot. Oh, that's where we fought the Bat Boss. Okay. Makes sense. So we'll use this key item, which I think it's used right here. Let's actually examine it. Necessary to get the cable car moving again. Okay. Oh, I see the slot for the other thing. Okay. And use that. Okay, if at all possible, if we can get everything into there, that'd be preferable. But I don't know if opening it up will start a travel sequence, so we want to make sure we have items that we absolutely want to carry on us. So, for Billy's sake, let's actually leave this for the moment. Sure, if we leave that behind, they won't let us not be able to return to get it. But now he's got all his offense. And then swap over Rebecca. We'll have her drop the gas in favor of the Molotovs. And with any luck, the other 4 items we can transfer here, or they'll come with us. Oh no. Okay. Well, we don't want to use that yet. We want to equip this. Wait till we get into danger, which is probably right now. Nope. Now it's probably there, though. No. Oh, now definitely, though. Oh, goodness. I'm screwing this up real bad. Should have just created some separation. I am not doing well with Rebecca lately. And we can't tell what's going on with Billy. We only have a slot for one thing. Pick this up for the moment. There's no power. Go into the cable car. Something must have gone wrong with this power regulator. Oh, does that mean there's something up here? Okay, so they just pulled that thing off. Not too big a deal. Except we're full. Okay. Drop the gas briefly. Not use. Not examine. Too flustered because of the damage I took. Like, I've literally wasted 3 healing items on Rebecca this episode. Pick this up. Like, I'm really tempted to reload a save now. Not even the most recent one, the one that was with all the annoying item transfers before we fought those other dudes. Maybe even before sending Rebecca upstairs, to be quite honest. Ooh. That looks like a new handgun. But also a zombie. Let's move as much into the train as we can. We'll go grab the hook shot as well and drop it off. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't let us leave it without a way to get it back, because we obviously still need it. Well, I guess it's not obvious that we still need it. I'm assuming, since it didn't say, oh, you no longer need this item. So it is kind of a guess. And let's pick this up. Take the Magnum. Nice. I'm guessing we start the train, but aren't we going to check out what's going on with Billy? I mean, this thing's going to come up and get me. I'd rather save the Magnum ammos. Start the cable car. Yes. Alright, maybe it's not going to come up and get me. Not yet, anyway. So what's over here? Hey, green herbs. We'll register their existence. I don't want to use them unless we have red herbs to combine them with. Large elevator, operation, something. Okay, so we know that one's locked. Oh. Wasn't anticipate that actually working. Should probably check out that door. So we got a couple paths here. I don't know which door will be locked or unlocked. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Okay, so this door is unlocked. Ink ribbons and handgun ammo. Neither of which I think we can carry. It's a control panel. There's a keyhole. Okay. Well, technically we can carry them. We'll leave that. Register its existence. I'm not super excited about the save, so I'm not worried about saving. Got a factory map. Not much on it. Typewriter. If we had ink ribbon, we could save. Just register its existence. This looks like a door. It's tightly sealed, though. Okay. Some worker helmets. First aid spray. We will take that. So we're at least +1 for healing, or for full heals. I mean, are we ever going to find out what happened to Billy? Kind of wish we had the handgun since we're running around as Rebecca again. I mean, she's not unarmed, so that's good. That's the key we need. So if I were to leave something behind, it'd be these. Factory key. Something is being displayed. A giant humanoid being is suspended in bioorganic fluid inside a capsule.